Faraon. And Umpire 2 National Referee Jenny Borja. Sportsman National Referee Lloyd Guevara. Deputy Commissioner Robbie Tantonco. And our Commissioner, Ogie Bernarde.
Ball is up and game is underway. Second game of the season between the Mapua Cardinals and the Benilde Blazers. Second offering in opening day.
Right off the bat, 5 new players for the Benilde Blazers starting. Tony Inot, Allen Liwag, Justin Sanchez, Antonio Sebio, and Jumel Ancheta. That's a totally different squad para dito sa Benilde Blazers and Coach Charles Chu. They went right away to the monster Allen Liwag on the post. Was very impressive when he played for EAC, average 10 and 8. But now he will be a bigger point of emphasis dito sa kanilang koponan.
Ang sabi niya, this is a better Allen Liwag na magpapakita sa NCAA Season 100 and he starts off the season for Benilde.
And I think he's one of my number 1 picks pagdating sa most valuable player. Dahil with the numbers that he will be bringing here to the Benilde Blazers.
And this is a guy na inaabangan ni Coach Randy Alcantara na magpakita para sa Mapua. Andre Igliane is gonna be one of the main bigs now for the Mapua Cardinals. Here is Antonio Sebio handing it off to Sanchez. First season with the Benilde Blazers, Justin Sanchez alongside this guy, Winston Inot, both came from San Beda. Liwag the short stab, no good on the banker, and it's gonna be Mapua basketball.
So konting kapaan pa rito. Good read by Tony Inot on that hard throw, hitting that short roll kay Allen Liwag. So nakikita natin Allen Liwag will be the focal point of the offense dito ng Benilde Blazers. Because if you have a 6'6" guy, as athletic and as strong as Allen Liwag, you want him touching the ball every so often. You gotta feed the beast.
Yeah. Pero dahil maraming tulong itong si Liwag, things will open up for him. Clint Escamis attacking and putting it up and in. 2+1 coming up for the reigning rookie MVP.
You gotta see it again. Clint Escamis going downhill. Tony Inot medyo naiwan off that screen. Getting the contact, finishing and kissing it off the glass for an N1 play.
Clint Escamis, number 1 in scoring, number 4 in assists, number 1 in steals in season 99, on his way to a historic season for Mapua.
And he looks like he gained a good amount of muscle. It looks like it. Because if you're playing in the NCAA, as what Coach Norman Black said, this is the big boys league. Kasi yung pisikalan dito, mararamdaman mo talaga. Pag hindi ka ready, medyo pag malambot-lambot yung mga atake mo, hindi pipituhan ng mga officials dito.
And that's the first steal of the season for Clint. Manghubat for 3. Oh, that one rims out. But this is a surprise for me in the starting unit for Coach Randy, opting to go for the rookie Lawrence Manghubat.
Well, kasi Bangkale, Manghubat, yun yung pagpipili mo. Remember, they lost their lead guard in Peter Rosilio, transferring to the Letran Knights.
That's true. And inside, Lawrence Manghubat scores his first 2 points in the seniors game.
At ang tanong mo kanina, if Lawrence Manghubat will be a little bit more assertive defensively, yan yung magdidictate sa college career niya. Because we know that he has been the scorer of the Red Robins in the high school ranks before he moved on ngayong taon dito sa college.
Last season, a few months ago, he was averaging 17.8 points per game as part of the Mapua Red Robins. This is going to be a foul inside, and let's use this opportunity to go to our first report of the game. Here is our 3rd year courtside reporter, Miss Julia Ong. Julia, go ahead.
Thank you, Martin. Heartbreak is one thing and egos another. Yan ang hugot ng Mapua Cardinals after the heartbreaking result they got in season 99 sa panig naman ng Benilde Blazers. Sawa na daw sila sa almost dahil laging almost is never enough for them. Magkaiba man ng hugot pero pareho at diretso ang gusto. Team captains Clint Escamis and Mark Sanco said they will take it 1 game at a time pero wala na yung Final Four muna goal. Championship agad-agad. Today's game will set the tone for them. Let's wait and see who'll find their rhythm first. After this, Martin and Coach Ham.
Thank you so much, Julia. I love the Sabrina Carpenter reference right there in the Please, Please, Please song. But Julia's right. it's the same mission for both teams. It's championship or bust for the both of them.
Ako kasi Carmen Carpenter rin ang kilala ko eh.
Yan pa yun! Okay.
Classic na eh.
Classic.
Pang Sunday eh. But again, these two teams has been knocking on that door, on that championship door. I mean, for the past few years, these are both runner-up squads, and they're really looking to break through. And now with both teams having a retooled lineup, yan yung aantabayanan natin. Gusto ko yung sinabi, hindi na tayo dapat okay sa almost lang. Hindi tayo pwede parating bridesmaid.
Yung makarating sa finals, okay na. You know, we gotta get the job done. Of course, Mapua was also in the finals, season 97.
Oh, good defense by Justin Sanchez.
And that's
being
what
that
he can
help
do.
guy. Yeah, exactly. High school pa lang, yan ang laro niyan.
What a pass. Adam Liwag inside with a flex afterwards. And one for Adam Liwag. But let's credit the dish of a charging Justin Sanchez. Look at that. Tap, no look to Adam Liwag.
Oo, nakita na natin. Pag ganito kasi maglaro si Justin Sanchez, this is the value that we bring to the squad. You have a 6'5" guy that can create defensively. He can help, he can roam, he can get the rebound and bust out right away. Kaya niya mag-push ng tempo, and lalo na pag sa kanan, full head of steam, kaya niyang bumasa ng kick-out pass sa corner at yung mga trail bigs na bubusog kay Justin kasi marunong din siyang pumasa ng tight windows. Kasi 4 yan nung high school, so sanay siya dyan sa mga in-traffic na pasa.
And we talk about the length of De La Salle College of St. Benilde.
Yung haba.
6'6".
At saka kahit
Sanchez,
yung mga guards nila mahahaba. Even Tony Inot, pag tinignan mo, kaya maganda yung mechanics ni Tony when it comes to defense. Now it will be challenged defending the MVP.
This is a great matchup, by the way. Estanis versus Inot. That is tapped. It goes the other way. So a turnover for the Cardinals. 7-6. Tit for tat here in the first frame. Almost 4 minutes gone. Ito ang inaabangan mo kanina, Coach Hammer. Young Concepcion, number 34, enters for the first time, a rookie in the fold for the Cardinals.
Pero ibang klase maglaro tong rookie na to. During the off-season leagues, Young Concepcion has been really one of the better guys when it comes to getting offensive rebounds para dito sa Mapua. And he is not afraid. Despite being a very youthful player, I mean, hindi takot makipag-mix up. Ayun, kakapasok pa lang on that rip screen sa baseline. Dinangga agad, nagparamdam eh.
I like the way you put it. Youthful energy. Batang-bata. All right, 6:20 to go here in the first. It's Mapua ahead by a point.
This is our league. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.
Damang-dama na ang excitement at school spirit sa Arellano University at Emilio Aguinaldo College na nagsagawa ng pep rally para sa pagbubukas ng NCAA Season 100. Nakatutok si JP Soriano.
Muling ipinamalas ng AU Chief Squad sa pep rally ng Arellano University sa Maynila. Ang kanilang...
And this is one of the 5 holdovers nitong Benilde Blazers from season 99, and probably the most impactful player in those 5 na kapareho ng lineup or parte pa rin ng lineup nitong Benilde, Mark Sanko, who is an all-around player for Coach Charles, tried and tested here in the NCAA. Looks to be the glue guy, Coach Hammer, maybe? Or just
I
a
would
key
go out
contributor?
on a limb here that he is the best offensive rebounder in the NCAA last season. And that's to consider Jumel Puno and James Payusing as 2 of the better offensive rebounders. Pero si Mark Sanko kasi, he has that knack of just getting offensive rebounds. And tama yung term mo eh, glue guy. He can shoot from the outside, he can fill the role that Coach Charles would be asking him to do.
And that's another 6'4", 6'3" guy who can handle the ball.
Pag naglaro, parang 6'7".
Correct.
At saka ang unat eh. Ang diin maglaro.
Jubilia draws the foul on Anton Eusebio. So, ito ang inaasahan naman ng Mapua Cardinals mula kay Christopher Jubilia. You know, he's used to the physicality here in the NCAA.
Yeah, and if you're banging against Luis Pablo, si Gagate of the LSGH noon sa juniors ranks, eh yung kangat-ngatan mo, talagang masasanay ka. Hindi makakasabay mo. Tsaka Kita mo naman yung tiktik neto ni Chris Ubilla. Pero dati kasi big man siya. Ngayon, pag tinignan mo, maliit siya na 4. Nagsishift siya ngayon sa wing. And complementary sila dito ni Concepcion tsaka ni Recto that can play both forward positions, interchangeable.
And he gets his own miss. Off the glass and in for Chris Ubilla. Instant production. Ubilla, by the way, if you guys are wondering, in his lone season with the Red Cups in juniors basketball, averaged 20.9 points per game and 12.5 rebounds per contest. Ganyan kahalimaw yung season na yun para kay Ubilla.
Impactful yung mga puntos niya. And he wasn't afraid playing against bigger guys. Diba? Yun yung importante kasi he is listed as 6'4". But that would be on a good day and in sneakers. He's around 6'3", barefoot, very athletic, and can create his own shot there. And it would be an advantage for him dito ngayon. And bagay sila nga magkasama ni JC Recto. Kasi parehas sila ng laro eh. Tapos may tira parehas sa labas.
Yeah. Sanchez, up and under, no good, gets his own miss. And draws the foul afterwards. You love the activity from Justin Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is what we missed from a season ago when he was serving his residency for Benilde. Dati sanay tayong nakikita ang ganyan ang laruan ni Sanchez.
Tsaka, fight sa yeah, tapos malaki. And I remember when he was on his freshman year in season 97, he wasn't afraid of Renza Bando when he was called upon by Coach Poyet Fernandez. Of course, Renza Bando got the better of him, but he didn't show any, alam mo yun, konting fear. Kasi pagka, pare, Renza Bando yun, MVP eh. Pero nung minatchup siya, in the lone matchup that they had, he was up for the challenge. So, that counts for something. And then now, as he progressed, he has been playing in a lot of leagues and given an opportunity to really find his groove para dito sa Benilde Blazers. Kasi point forward to eh. Yun yung laro talaga nito eh.
Taas ng potential neto ni Sanchez.
6'5 na 3'4".
Haba ng wingspan.
Champion sa junior siya.
Correct, yeah. Alright. A new big on the floor for Mapua. Ito, inaabangan din natin. John Habonete.
Saka si Bancale. Their starting guard.
Si Jeco Bancale. Itong si John Habonete came from CITU. Played in Sisapi.
Mahusay itong big man na to. Napanood ko ito buong off-season. Skilled, may tira sa labas. Ang galing sa mga dribble handoff action. Pero yun, si Sai Cuenco, isa sa mga magandang inilaro ng finals. And it's surprising that he came off the bench.
That's true.
Para dito, siguro para mas lumalim ang rotation dito nila Coach Randy Alcantara.
Papaanda sa kabila, Mintis.
Ito, kursunada ko itong player.
Mula sa Benilde.
Itong Ian Torres, bata ito ni Kuya Egay Billones sa Las Piñas. Tiin maglaro nito.
Ayan, abangan natin dito. Escanes from mid-range. Left that one short. And here's Liwag. Quickly to Mark Sanko. Tony Inot, hindi pa nagpaparamdam sa ating laban. Masigip ang depensa ng Mapua. They got the steal. Bancale for 3. That one trickles out. And Inot picks it up. Inot surveys the floor. Waits for his teammates. Pick and roll action with Liwag. And Liwag opting to hold the basketball.
Oh, wow.
Too sticky was Christopher Ubilla.
How can you defend Allen Liwag if they would be calling that? Kasi you're just trying to chest up on the man. It might be on that offhand, yung kaliwang kamay, pero kasi you're crowding him eh. Ang sinasabi nga ng mga officials, pag nabibitawan mo yan, problema mo yan. Kasi kinukontakan ka eh. Pero pagka kinage mo, tatawagan, tama ba ref? Hindi yung mga referees natin sa likod eh. Siyempre, kailangan meron tayong konting referee. Tinignan ako eh, baka mali yung sinabi ko eh. Pero again, if you're having a hard time on contact, hindi ka bibigyan ng leeway ng officials. They would let the defensive player occupy space as long as he does not impede your movement.
But you're right. You know, that's the right way to play Allen Liwag. That's the right way to
Kasi
defend
if you give him a little bit of space, tapos kumontak, ang bigat eh. And athletic, skilled, na-improve pa. Dahil matatandaan natin, naglaro to sa strong group pa. International competition against very good club teams. So that experience translates in a system that they run the same way with Coach Charles, Coach Raiko, and Coach T.Y. here.
That's right. Allen Liwag takes care of the free throw. And another new face on the court. Para naman dito sa Mapua Cardinals.
Haba din ng Mapua. Saka kita mo nagbago na rin, no? In 100 years of the NCAA, it's totally different in body types ngayon. You get the long, lanky guys that are mga type 2A fibers, mga athlete talaga eh. Striated. Kita mo yung mga balikat. Come back. Waki Garcia. It's good to see him back after having a year of rehabbing his knee.
Sustained an injury last season kaya hindi na ni-line up itong si Waki Garcia, former captain as well of Mapua. That's Edward Ryan, by the way.
Yep.
Yung number 35 ng Mapua Cardinals. Here is Cap Cometa. Nagbabalik din sa NCAA. Corner shot, Torres. Off the board. And here comes Waki Torres. Or Waki Garcia, rather. Oh, what an attack. Ryan puts it up and in.
Haba ng braso. So once you get that contact, may pasok and have enough dexterity to finish off the glass. Pero nakikita natin dito, the Benilde Blazers are a little bit on a rush. They're not running their usual patterns that we're used to seeing. Right there on that gather. Ang hirap nun kasi usually you see guys like this, yung mga magtakad na lang, hindi sila coordinated enough to balance. Pero again, it's the skill work in the off-season na nakatulong na sa mga players. And he's playing that power forward spot.
Tubong tangak itong si Edward Ryan III.
Justin Sanchez.
Nakahaba din, ano? Here is Bactare pulling the trigger. Comes up short. Ryan gets the putback to go in.
And it's a big confidence booster. If you're a rookie, a freshman, and you're given an opportunity to take shots right away, ibig sabihin, kumpiyansa talaga sa iyo yung coach mo.
4 points off the bench for Ryan. And just limited action so far. Cometa. They go to Sanchez. Quick turn. Sanchez is trapped. Cometa for 3. It's the back iron.
Again, offensive rebounding by Mark Sanko. Kaya lang, hindi natanganan. Turnover.
Mapua so far is in control here in the first frame. They're up 16-10. We'll go to this timeout and be back after this.
Los Santos once again. De Los Santos navigating. Giab flips it up and in, plus the foul. 7 points now for Giab and a chance to add on to his total. Ito si De Los Santos in control even in full speed, JV.
Exactly, Martin. In control ito si JL De Los Santos. Every time, every possession, kita naman natin dito. Not in a hurry, pero napakabilis and good reads every time.
JL De Los Santos.
We're back to the coverage. 2 and 12 to go here in the first quarter. Alan Liwag so far has been making noise for the Benilde Blazers. Look at this attack. Liwag has 6 points and 2 rebounds here in the first quarter. This one off a find by Justin Sanchez, able to get the job done, flex a little bit, dance a little bit. And Liwag goes to the bench,
Hulking.
takes a rest.
Hulking forward.
Oo nga eh.
Diba?
Dati,
Athlete eh.
Athlete,
Ngayon,
yeah.
maganda rin yung paglipad niya and given an opportunity to really work on his game. Kasi an athlete lang siya eh. He relies on his athleticism. But now, you couple that with a little bit more strength.
yeah. Oh, Kabunete.
So yung next layer niya is the beats para dito kay Allen Liwag. Kasi pro prospect yan. Kasi yung papalit sa kanya, Paul Turco, ang laki din.
Ooh, offensive foul against Justin Sanchez. It's Cuenco who was in position.
And they have been exchanging sweet nothings kanina pa. Itong si Sai Cuenco at saka si Justin Sanchez. Nung nag-swing kanina, kumuha si Justin ng post-up eh. Nag-uusap na sila eh. Kasi Sai Cuenco would always try to get in their head. That's his game eh. That has been his game since he was inserted in the roster, since he was being used and given more responsibility. So pag ikaw nag-react ka, lalaruin mo yung laro niya.
Yeah. Cuenco against Torres.
Good
Using the
screen. I
screen.
told you.
That was a hard
I
screen by
told you.
Abonete. And he finishes on the roll.
I told you, this guy is a high-level role player. He knows how to use his body. He doesn't do anything extra. He's just as sturdy as an oak there.
look at
So
that
solid
body.
screen.
Pero bumawi sa kabila si Gab Comeda. Now, this is the Gab Comeda that we know.
That's
Na
the
bahagyang
microwave.
nawala nung huli niyang taon sa San Beda.
Dahil ang dami rin guards.
Marami.
Punong-puno.
Yeah. That was a loaded lineup. Ooh, foul away from the ball against Kahukom. Let's take a look at the action here. Cuenco,
Hindi nakita
nakahanap
yung
si Habonete.
Ang ganda nung screen action na yun eh. Kasi nagkaroon ng double high and then he sets a screen for the smaller guy on the flare. Nung pag-dribble attack, tumama. Ito naman yung downhill attack ni Gabby Cometa. Very basic patterns eh. Ganyan mo naman makikita if you're a big guy who's not really a one-on-one type of player, setting a good screen will get you free and will give open looks to your teammates. That's number one. At mamahalin ka ng mga teammates mo at coaches mo. It's a very selfless thing to do, setting screens. And if you're a scoring guard naman, and you get good screens, ang ganda ng basa mo, makaka-downhill ka, makakapasa ka ng maayos, at saka mas komportable kang umatake.
Look at the hustle of John Habonete. Tried to save it. Yes, they retain possession.
Yep.
Wow, 1:05 to go here in the first. How about these new guys of Mapua, the new bigs? Ryan Habonete.
Kaya out-grit ka nila. Pagka hindi ka ready makipag-alampugan dito sa Mapua, medyo malamang sa malamang mararamdaman mo sila. Kaya kailangan when you, that's been their trademark. That's why they were the #1 team last season. A lot of guys were surprised with the physicality that they played. And it's clean, ha?
Yeah.
Nothing extra. They just play tough.
Aba, papakitaan pa ata tayo ng shooting doon. Just off to the side. 7-point lead for Mapua. Enot! Still nothing for Enot. And here comes Clint Escamis. Under a minute to go.
No ball
Escamis
stop.
zooming straight to the cup.
Too easy for the MVP. Going downhill was Clint Escamis. Nobody there to put a hump on the road para sa kanya. But good backdoor, good read.
Josh Kahukom with the finish.
So again, that's an automatic lead when you're going downhill on the wing. And then empty, may tao sa corner,
Yeah.
tapos humil, go backdoor, that would always be free.
Nice execution from Benilde. About a second difference between the shot and the game clock. Escamis has 7 to work with.
Going for a 1-4, waiting for the 5 seconds.
Escamis puts it up. That's too strong. Cometa has a chance for a heave. Couldn't get a shot off. And that's the end of the first 10 minutes of action in this intense matchup between the Mapua Cardinals and the Benilde Blazers. First quarter. Well, the Cardinals so far are getting the better of the Blazers. They're up 21-14. We'll be back for the second quarter of this game right after this.
This is our league. This is our moment.